a problem that I've been seeing happening too often on transition defense when you get a rebound or after a missed free throw shot. I'm going to rotate this around to explain exactly what's happening, why it's happening, and why it causes issues. What you're going to notice on transition defense, and let me be clear, this happens. I don't remember it not happening, but it could have been, instances where it's not. So I'm gonna be, when I say this, I can say this safely. 90% of the time, two players run back into what I call a zone defense to protect the fast break. Okay, one guy goes right at the top of the free throw line, right here, and the other guy is lined up right behind him, right at near the 3-point line. So on transition, whether it's fast break or not, let me be clear, and that's part of the problem. Whether it's fast break or not, on transition, two players go into a zone, which causes problems when you're dealing with, because you have mismatches, or the player that's sitting here at the key don't do nothing and get caught just standing there. So I'm just going to fast forward this so you can see the two players that's coming. Okay. So as you see, the 3 and the 2. So Pierce and Redick are the two guys that are playing zone defense against transition defense. Okay. So whenever you see a transition defensive play, and this happened in 2K15 too, but the problem is that's not the problem. Two guys come here. That's just how it's set up. Now the problem is two guys come there regardless of the situation, which causes a lot of problems. So I'm going to just play this out, okay? And when you see it, I'm just going to let you know, I purposely did not pass the ball to the guy that was wide open, just to see what the defense was going to do and to illustrate what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to let this roll, okay? I'm not going to pass the ball, but I did that on purpose. Now, let me just stop this right here. Look at that. Do you see that? Look at that. Everybody's jumbled up over here, because the reason they're jumbled up because two guys are playing zone defense basically until everybody come across half court. As you can see, Paul Pierce is playing zone defense. Look at that. I bet could have passed the ball. Now, they finally ran over there, but let's be honest. That ball was already passed and Culver's already shot that ball and it's gone in. But let's assume I'm a bad point guard and I didn't see that. Okay? It doesn't matter. I have all kind of mismatches now due to them playing zone defense. I have DeAndre Jordan out the 3-point line against Millsap. That's a problem. Even worse, I have on the pick and roll, I got Tiago Splitter against Redick. So, and this all happens because two players are playing zone and not playing their man. So Redick's not playing his man, so he's wide open on the wing. Pierce not playing his man, so DeAndre Jordan had to go switch off onto DeAndre Jordan. And I have a wide open Culver. I have pick and roll mismatch, easy. I have DeAndre Jordan at the 3-point line, another mismatch. The only non-mismatch I have is this here. Blake and Horford. That's correct. That's the only option I have that is not a good option or not a great option, not the best option. But I have 4 great options. Of course, this is the best one. I mean, that's guaranteed to go in 90% of the time, And then pick and roll here, I can't lose with that, you know. So I'm gonna make more videos of this, just 'cause, and I'm gonna actually sit down and do how many times it happens. Cause let me be clear, it happens a lot. Now, them going to that top position, that happens a whole lot. But issues on the transition happens a whole lot. I'm gonna give you actual number. I'm gonna go in the lab and I'm gonna give you actual number. But it's enough that I notice, so it can't be something that happens infrequently. But that's all.